Hey guys, I'm Pratibha.
And I'm Saurabh.
Welcome to our channel,
World Roasting Coffee.
So this is our very first vlog and we are very excited. So let's get started.
So this vlog is about our very recent trip to Kerala, which was for about 7 days. And we'll be taking you through all the activities we did, the places we stayed, what we ate, what shopping we did, and everything about that. So let's get started. So we landed in Kochi and our first stop was Munnar. It takes about 3.5 hours drive to get there, and it's full of beautiful scenic views, waterfalls, spice farms, live chocolate factories, and much more. So along the way, we stopped at Chiapara Waterfalls, which is a tourist attraction, and we just took a pit stop there. Afterwards, we continued along our journey towards Munnar.
So on our way to Munnar, we saw there are a few live chocolate factories. So how can we not go there? This was one such factory, and the experience here was amazing. Let's walk you through that.
I think there would have been more than 20 flavors of chocolate, and not just chocolates, tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and whatnot. And you could try them all, so we ate like a bunch of them there.
And finally, after 3.5 hours, we reached our destination, our Airbnb in Munnar. And it was beautiful.
I mean, look at that view. Look at the cloud, look at the mountains. It was very refreshing, and we are just so excited for our next day. So our first day was a jam-packed day, so we started around 8:30 in the morning. Now, here's the thing about driving in Munnar, right? You're driving through vast tea plantations for as far as the eye can see. We have not seen views like this anywhere till now. So our first stop of the day was Lockhart Tea Museum, but once we reached there we got to know that it's closed due to Christmas holidays. So we continued towards our next destination.
So as per our driver's suggestion, we did took a stop at the tea plantation and it was so worth it. I got so mesmerized with all the tea plantations and I took a million of photographs, videos, everything. And hey, there is a small thing. They do have an entry fees of rupees 50, which is totally worth it. And the experience was amazing. I just loved the greenery.
So our next visit was the Peria Canal waterfall. We stayed here for a bit and had breakfast. I may or may not have had 4 or 5 cups of tea here actually.
You really had like 4 cups of tea here. I saw you having it.
Anyway, on our way to the next stop, we saw this beautiful viewpoint with breathtaking views. So we stopped here, took a few photos, and then moved to our next destination. The next destination is Chinnakanal village. After a short trek, we reached a beautiful lake, and there were like 2 wooden bridges that connects you to the other side of the lake. But be careful, the bridge wobbles.
So this place was really beautiful. The greenery, the lake, the cleanliness, everything was so mesmerizing and I was just in awe. This was so soothing to my eyes that I really wish I could stay here longer. But anyway, let's enjoy the views before we reach our next destination.
Next stop, Mattupati Dam. From the parking to the dam, there's quite a bit of a walk. And on one side you can see the lake, where you can choose to do boating as well. So this is a storage concrete gravity dam built to conserve water for hydroelectricity. So we reached on top of the dam. We just spent some time there because the sound of the flowing water was very soothing. And next stop was Tata Tea Museum. And even though she's a coffee person, it was her favorite place because, well, the shopping.
Yeah, you know, when you're in museum, you just love the gift shops. It's exactly the same with me. No matter what museum it is, I'm always looking for that gift shop.
The entry fee for the museum was 75 rupees per person, and they start you off with a documentary which is for 30 minutes that tells you the history of Munnar and all the tea plantations. And afterwards, you can go through a live tea factory where you can see how the tea is actually made. And then you can see a lot of information about tea. You can just pause the video and read through it. It's a lot to cover. And there she is, with all these shopping bags full of tea.
And next is Chocolate Factory.
अभी हम सेल कर देते हैं केक बनाएगा और चॉकलेट बनाएगा सबके लिए बहुत अच्छा 2000 पर बाद में उधर नॉर्मली चॉकलेट का मिक्सिंग मशीन वो सेल नॉर्मली चॉकलेट का मिक्सिंग मशीन उसके साथ 42% कोको पाउडर कोको बटर मिल्क एंड शुगर ऐड करके वो पेस्ट आएगा वो पेस्ट में दो वैरायटी बनाया नट्स वैरायटी फ्रूट पल्प वैरायटी नट्स वैरायटी में रोस्टेड आलमंड कैशू स्पाइस वाला है फ्रूट पल्प में ब्लैक करंट कीवी स्ट्रॉबेरी पाइनएप्पल और भी डार्क चॉकलेट में टू वैरायटी है 80% भी है 100% भी 80% में 20% टीवी आना है ऑर्गेनिक और डायबिटिक ब्लड सर्कुलेशन सबके लिए बहुत अच्छा है 100 प्योर
And after that wonderful experience and a lot of chocolate shopping, we call it a day.
Our last year in Munnar, we went to Ernakulam National Park. And let us tell you, if you are in Munnar for only one day, this place is a must visit. Entry fee is 200 rupees per person, and it's better to book online. From here, they take you in a bus, and it's about a 30-minute drive to the top. The views on the drive are surreal. It was a whole another feeling. They have a small cafe and shop at the drop point. Pro tip, do wear something warm and carry your umbrellas and or raincoats. Due to the high altitude, it can rain at any time and can get quite cold. There's a short trek to the top, which is very comfortable and can be done in slippers, which is what we did. And throughout the way, you can take in the unbelievable views. And after the spectacular view and trek, we reached the top. And you're not allowed to go beyond this point.
So this place was actually our happy place in Munnar. We just loved visiting this place. The view, everything was so wonderful. And the most amazing part was, let us show you that. We saw a rainbow and it was so awesome and so perfect. And after spending that amazing time and watching that beautiful rainbow, it was time to go back. So personally, this was our best experience in Munnar and it took about half of our day. So do plan your stay in Munnar including this place, and this might take up to your entire day depending on how crowded it is. And don't forget to take a lot of beautiful videos and photographs. And with this, we say bye to Munnar. So that was it from Munnar, and it was beautiful. I'm definitely going back again. I'm taking you with me.
For sure. And after that, we drove to Thekkady. Stayed in Kalpavanam Heritage Resort there, and this was our room. A little tour of the room. This is me moving, trying to be funny. Anyway, and this was the view from the room. Actually, the entire town is covered in mist. It was really beautiful. Later that day, we went to see classic Kathakali performance at Thekkady Kathakali Center. Tickets at 200 rupees per person, and you can choose to see other performances as well, such as martial arts or go for elephant ride. And you'll need to buy a ticket for each activity separately.
So Kathakali is a major form of classical Indian dance. It actually is a story play genre of art.
Thank you. The other thing to do in Thekkady is go to Periyar Lake and do boating, or the national park where you can go for a jeep safari. We couldn't do this since we were only here for a day. So that was it about Thekkady. And after that wonderful Kathakali experience, the next morning we drove to Alappuzha. And we are finally at Alappuzha.
Oh, the backwaters. It was so beautiful. Our first ever backwater experience. And let's show you our hotel.
We stayed at the Lemon Tree Resort.
And this was the view from our room. A direct view to the backwaters. It was so beautiful. And this was about 6 a.m. in the morning. It was indeed a very beautiful property in Alappuzha.
There are so many backwater activities to do here. Pro tip, please book in advance. It's sometimes difficult to get slots for the same or even the next day. Luckily, we were able to find slots for kayaking the same evening. Now, the sunset kayaking experience was really fun. We kayaked on the backwaters for about 2.5 to 3 hours and watched a beautiful sunset, then made our way back to the point where we started. And this was sunset experience. You can also choose to go for a sunrise experience, which takes you through villages, canals, and many other places. But nevertheless, this was a beautiful experience for us.
So our next activity was Shikara ride. This costed around 3000 rupees for 3 hours. It was high on demand because it was the most touristy time there in Kerala. But if on a normal day, you might end up getting it for around 750 per hour.
These are houseboats, which are yet another way to stay and experience the backwaters in Alappuzha. Alappuzha is also referred to the Venice of the East, and it's a very popular destination for honeymooners as well. When you're doing a shikara ride or basically experiencing backwaters through any form, you get to pass through these paddy fields, coconut groves, and even stop by villages on the way to try out local and fresh seafood. We took a break for some tender coconut water, and look, I made a friend.
Isn't he such a cutie? Actually, there were two of them.
And their names were Ram and Sita.
Here you can see there's an urban primary healthcare center. This is for the villagers. So basically, we are passing through the entire village in our shikara.
This marks the end of our shikara ride. Boy, what an experience. This is our final destination in Alappuzha, Marari Beach.
We need to take a small walk to reach the beach, and we went there during the sunset.
And this is how it looks like.
Just perfect and clean.
Well, actually, it was a little bit after sunset, but nevertheless, the view was so serene. So that was it about our Kerala trip, and it was a beautiful, beautiful experience.
And following this, we have one more video coming up, which is about all our suggestions, what all we loved about Kerala, and the mistakes which we did in Kerala, which you guys can avoid in your future trips. So please stay tuned and do watch that video too.
And if you found this video informational, like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you.